Hey everyone, welcome to my video where I'm going to show you a little bit about Procreate, the drawing app, and I'm going to tell you all the reasons why I personally love it. So you may be on the edge about whether or not to get it, maybe you're a beginner artist. Hopefully this video will just help you clarify whether or not this is the right app for you and whether or not you should get it. So let's just jump straight in. The iPad I'm using is the iPad Pro 12.9 inch and I have the Apple Pencil. I really love this case, by the way, because of the colour is pink, and I like how you can just put your pencil in there and keep it kind of secure. I'll actually leave a link to this case. It was on Amazon. But yeah, and this is a magnetic pencil that charges, and it does still charge when you put it in here. So the first thing I'll tell you that I love is that it's actually really cheap to buy this. You don't have to pay a monthly subscription. It's a one-off payment, and I believe I bought it for about $9.99 Australian dollars. I'm not sure if it's gone up a little bit since then, but I really think it's worth it. I've been using it for so long now. Obviously, just getting the iPad in general to start with is the most expensive part about it. I started off with a 6th generation. I mean, I don't know much about all the others because there are so many models out there, but the iPad 6th generation was really good for me. The next big reason I love this is that you can draw anywhere. Like, you can take this to the beach, you can take it when you're traveling. It's pretty slim, like the design, so it just fits into your bag really easy. It's like not too heavy either. But like with traditional art, you have all the different art supplies, as well as like you have to mix paints, you've got to set up everything. There's a lot more you have to do, whereas the iPad, everything is within the app and on Procreate. So you have all your brushes, all your colors, everything's just good to go, and there's no mess. Like, you don't have to clear up your paints. It's just the best. I love it. No matter how much I try and go back to traditional art now, I always gravitate back to Procreate, and that's like been my main place that I like choose to draw. Another great thing about it is that it actually records time lapse of your drawing whilst you're doing the drawing. So you can have it set up, and so every drawing that you do, it will always record a time lapse, and then you can export that if you want to. So if you don't know already, if you go to actions at the top left corner and then go to video, this is where you would have it toggled on, which means that it always records your time lapse. And then you can export it here. You can choose full length or 30 seconds. 30 seconds is really good as well, because you can just use like the time lapse as a reel for your Instagram, which I do quite a lot if I feel like I'm struggling on like what to like share, or sometimes I just don't have anything. I'll just go and grab an old illustration. I'll use like one of the time lapse videos and I'll just post that. And then kind of similar to that is I really like the screen record feature on here. If you just swipe down from the left corner, it'll bring up this menu, and if you just press this little record button, it times you down, and then when it goes red, that means it's recording. So you can just record what you're drawing. Again, this is great for like making reels on Instagram, because you can just do like little processes of like colouring in and drawing, and then like put it all together in a reel. And I do like filming myself drawing on the iPad as well, but sometimes if it's a really rainy day and you can't get good lighting, it's just like a really good way to share a little bit of your process still. Having the undo button on this app is the best thing, because when you make mistakes, which we all do as artists, all you need to do is just tap 2 fingers to undo your mistake. But if you've accidentally done it and you want to bring it back, you just tap 3 fingers. So I just love that feature so much, because yeah, it just gives you such a faster workflow. I think that should be set up when you first get Procreate, but I'll show you where it is anyway. If you go to actions and then preferences, then gesture controls, then under general, so you can disable it by toggling it on, but obviously we want that to work, so we don't want to toggle that on. And then another thing is the layers, the amount of layers. Oh, this one's not a very good example, is it? Alright, so this one has loads of layers going on, as you can see, which is great because you can put different parts of the illustration onto different layers, and then it doesn't affect like other parts of the illustration. It's just really good, and it gives you a lot of more flexibility with your drawing. So yeah, I do love how you can work in layers. It just makes things a lot easier. It's pretty cool to think that you have loads of different brushes all in one brush. You don't have to change colors with different pens or textures for different brushes. Like, I just love how many Procreate brushes you actually get when you buy the app for free. I've made some folders before, but if you start from sketching all the way down until you get to water. All of these brushes you get for free within the app. If you want to customize your own brush, you can just click the brush, and it has loads of options down the side here that you can play around with. And you can also buy brushes, brush packs from different artists as well. There's loads out there. So you can really build your own brush library. It's so cool. And also the fact that you can make stamp brushes. I've made a few stamp brushes in the past. I usually like to add little elements or like stars to my illustration. I've also got my own logo. And I do have a video on how to make your own stamp brush in Procreate. So go and watch that one next. That might help you out. And also check out my channel for loads more tips and tricks on Procreate. I'm sure there's going to be some videos that will help you decide whether to get it or not, or if you have got it, definitely help you like learn how to use it and all that stuff. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.